Saturday, August 12th, and it's the day before the big state fair Sunday pull. And just been getting things ready today, charging batteries and making sure I've got everything. The forecast does not look good. I'm really hoping it's wrong, but I've got to be prepared, just in case. So the plan is to head out there in the morning and film, all day tomorrow night. And then I do plan on being out there Monday night and probably Tuesday all day as well. So we'll see how it goes. Like I say, the forecast does not look good, but still got to be ready just in case. So I hope they're wrong. Current radar for the state fair. That's not good. All right, well, I held off. I was gonna head out to the fair early. The radar's not looking good, and it actually is, if you can see it, it's starting to sprinkle on me now. It's about 8:30, but there's the look towards the fairgrounds. But I'm gonna head it anyways. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm hoping that this rain moves through. Maybe it's a light enough rain that things will still be able to go as planned today. So like I've said pretty much all of my videos, I guess we'll just have to wait and see. All right, well, about 9 o'clock, sitting right across from the fairgrounds, eating some breakfast, just waiting for the call. I don't know, it's not looking good, but I still got to keep optimistic. These vlogs, they explain kind of my side of things and all the time involved in what I do. But what I don't get to show is a lot of the time and effort that these people put in, these men and women that promote these events, help put these events on. I mean, they work a lot of hours. I'm sure more than I do. And a lot of times they don't really get the credit they deserve. Today is a worst case scenario for something like that. They want to put on a show. They want this show to go for the fans, for the pullers, for themselves. I mean, they put a lot of hard work into this, and I always hate to see, inclement weather, anything that causes these pulls to possibly get canceled, because then all of that hard work is essentially out the window. So whether you're a puller or a fan, next time you see any of these officials or promoters, shake their hand, tell them thank you. They don't get the accolades that they deserve. And but I'm just hoping that we still get to do some pulling today. Just waiting on a call. Well, unfortunately, it has been called off. Got pretty well a toad strangler came through about an hour ago. I didn't hear any totals. They had to have been a good inch or better that hit the fairgrounds there. They are in a meeting right now trying to discuss what they're going to do from there. As for me, I'm going to wait on the news and kind of adjust from there, but I am planning on being there for tomorrow night, Monday night, and then I'm supposed to be off work for Tuesday. So there's that. But yeah, it's just part of it. You kind of adjust things and play it by ear and just kind of fly by the seat of your pants. So heading back home for now. We'll talk to y'all either later on today or tomorrow. All right, it's Monday morning of the state fair, and I'm kind of I don't really know what's going on yet, because I don't know if I've got the day off yet. I'm hoping that they'll call me here in a little bit and say, we had enough people, you can have the day off, but I don't know that that's going to happen. So I'm actually just walking the dog, just doing my normal morning routine stuff. I got to be ready for work if I got to work, and I've got to be ready to film you know, at the same time, whether I'm off or not, because I'll be filming after work. So just waiting, just hoping. All right, I just saw another update regarding the state fair. They're basically meeting with the fair director. I guess the parking is a huge mess. We had some rain here overnight. I say here, I live about 15 minutes from Sedalia, and it is pretty wet out here. So I don't know, we'll see what happens. So we got an update. That's not what we wanted to hear, but unfortunately they have had to cancel today's session. I know we had a lot of rain last night, actually yesterday afternoon and last night. So that's terrible. You know, there's a lot of hard work goes into these, and I really feel for everybody involved. I mean, there's a lot of pullers sitting down there in the mud waiting, you know. It's just unfortunate, you know, and it happens, you know. But anyways, no word from work yet. Looks like I'm probably gonna have to work. I'm hoping I have a pretty good day and I can be out there they are gonna try for the PPL series tonight. So hopefully we'll see y'all out there. Well, today worked out good. Off at a pretty good time. You're ready to head to State Fair. Here we go. Well, luckily enough, the building I work out of is only just a few minutes away from the fairgrounds. So it's 4:20, it says, and I'm gonna head over here, and it shouldn't take me more than about 5 minutes actually. If those buildings weren't in the way, I could probably see it. While I got a little bit of time, I'd like to say that I appreciate all of the hard work that goes into putting these pulls on, these fair pulls. You know, they had a rash of bad luck the last, you know, 36 hours or whatever. The rain, you know, we did need the rain, but I wish it would have waited until, you know, after Thursday, or maybe hit, you know, a little earlier. But Daryl Hendricks, Melissa Hyder, the entire crew, I appreciate you guys, and I think a lot of other people probably do too. I know it's a job that the average fan doesn't think about, doesn't really acknowledge, but I'm trying to bring some attention to it, because, you know, it's a big deal. A lot of work goes in, even the rainouts, the canceled pulls, still a lot of work, you know, work that never gets seen, never gets brought out to fruition, you know, because it never happens. And we're here. Now let's see if we can get down in here where we need to be. All right, made it out here. My lift, get set up. Man, this ought to work out good. Really appreciate it. Jamie Filger, shout out to him. That's his lift. He brought it out here for me. That's pretty awesome. Really appreciate that. So let's walk around and see some stuff. What's that? All right, well, set up. Pretty good view. It's always a struggle whenever you have two tracks, is trying to get the far track when the packing equipment is coming through. Now granted, I'm in this lift, I could lift myself way up and get over those guys, but then it's a really steep angle for the shot. I don't really like that, but I'm only up maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 or 12 feet. But it's high enough, I don't have to worry about anybody in the way walking. I mean, the tractors, I still have to deal with them, but this is the best setup I've ever had at this track. Got a freak little shower come through here, having to keep things dry. Feel like one of those old time cameras, you know, the guy gets in the back. Gotta do what you gotta do. Been kind of a strange night so far. As you can see, the sun's out for the time being. It started off cloudy, and we actually had a little rain shower. You can see it over there that came through. It didn't rain hard, just hard enough you had to cover stuff up, electronics, but crazy. Here we've been living in a drought for this whole year pretty much, and now all of a sudden it's gonna just rain every day, I guess. But hey, I'm not gonna complain about that. All right, getting ready to go live. First time tonight, the 2.6 diesels. Look at this crowd. For a Monday night, that's pretty good. Glad to see that. It's almost chilly tonight. I had to put my hoodie on. All right, getting down to the last few classes now. It's been a really good night. Great weather. A lot of cool stuff here that I don't normally get to see. So that's exciting. Not that I get bored with the stuff I see all the time, because I don't. But it is neat to see some new stuff. To me anyways. Getting ready to go live again. Try to go live for a few classes. tonight is probably, it's all gonna be truck classes, it looks like. I really wanted to go live for the 4.1s, but it just didn't work out because they were running when the 2.6s were, and then they're on the other side of the track, which is harder to get. But yeah, been a great night. So still pulling some haulers out. Still pretty soft back here, but I don't know if you can see me or not. Maybe you can hear me, but tonight went really well. Didn't have any major issues at all. Don't think I missed anybody's runs, which sometimes happens when there's a lot of stuff going on. But yeah, it was great. It's 12:20. Just now getting ready to pull out of here. Got some haulers still getting pulled out by tractors. Still pretty soupy back here, but yeah, we'll be right back after it tomorrow morning. It was a good night.